next speaker is Jasmine. She's Dan's granddaughter. And Jasmine, I'll have to let you tell everybody a little bit about herself because I didn't have a note to introduce you. Like I said, Jasmine is Jan's granddaughter, and this is going to be your. You spoke twice here, Toastmasters?
Once.
Once? Good to have you.
Okay, so I'm supposed to tell about myself. Well, as she said, I'm Jasmine Hudson, Jan Snyder's granddaughter. I recently moved back to Ontario. I lived here 2 years ago, but circumstances changed and my family and I moved to California. We stayed there for 10 months and then circumstances changed yet again. And then I got the opportunity to come back up here with my grandparents to live with them permanently. So, and I said an I'm trying not to say that. And since my parents were in the Army, I've moved around a lot, so I've kind of had that experience of being to a lot of different places. That's probably the most recent, biggest things on it. For 1 week, I get to sprout wings and fly into a new environment where I'll be totally out of my comfort zone, challenged in my faith, and my limits pushed to new heights. This extraordinary journey will be taking me to Portland, Oregon with my youth group from Origins Faith Community on an intense service-filled mission on the streets working with the homeless, the needy, and the forsaken. Bridgetown Ministries offers youth such as myself that opportunity to expand my horizons and put my faith to the test. The ministry involves ordinary people whose mission is centered out of love to serve others, not as a charity but rather as a lifestyle. Their service strives to engage people from all walks of life in the community. An unlikely meeting of two complete strangers at a statewide convention in Portland, Oregon, who both had a burdened heart for the metropolitan area, gave birth to Bridgetown Ministries. Ken Vanderhoff, who is in leadership at a local neighborhood church, and Marshall Snyder, a youth pastor from Central Oregon, found themselves sharing frustrations, but at the same time challenging themselves to bring change to the Portland area. Before long, Marshall resigned his position in Central Oregon and moved his family to Portland to begin his unforeseen future with Ken. They started to pray as how to serve the Portland area, and were directed to the account of Ezekiel, where God takes Ezekiel to a valley of dry bones and asks the prophet if the dry bones can live again. The answer to that is what has driven the purpose and vision of Bridgetown ever since. Ezekiel's response started with, "Oh God, you know." With that, they began to pray, "Oh God, you know what Portland needs." And little by little, God began to show them their purpose and vision. Night Strike launched Bridgetown Ministries, and what started out with a few sandwiches and a bucket for washing feet evolved into hundreds of volunteers, reaching out to the homeless in the community every week. From Night Strike, the ministry developed unique opportunities for youth, adults, and families to come to Portland to work with Bridgetown teams to serve and love others. These opportunities range from a 22-hour focused outreach to a week-long hands-on approach, to a 12-day, 3-city road trip, adventure of a lifetime, which provides leadership, teamwork, and missions training. Bridgetown also accommodates various training experiences, such as internship, Leadership Academy, and Bridgetown Mobile. Internships educate and equip young leaders who wish to make a difference in their world, whereas the Leadership Academy provides opportunity for people who want to be involved in the many aspects of Bridgetown Ministries. Bridgetown Mobile is dedicated to mobilizing churches across the country to seek and meet the needs in their community by sending Bridgetown teams to the different communities. Recently launched was Bridgetown Global, which takes the mission of Bridgetown Ministry to local communities across the map, inspiring and equipping others to maintain the mission in their own country. The story of Bridgetown Ministries continues to expand and grow. as they continue to partner with local churches in the Portland area and bridge out to other communities in this country and abroad. To keep them centered, Bridgetown has developed 5 core values, which include: number 1, relational approach to simply live and experience life with the people they serve. Number 2, dialogue, communicating their faith to others. Number 3, service, action, and justice, a means through which love is revealed. Number 4, adventure, creativity, searching for new ideas and possibilities. Number 5, people, to value all people and influence them to do good. All this is summed up in Bridgetown's mission statement: loving people because people matter. My summer service challenge will begin Monday, June 21st, with a long road trip to Portland, with 10 or so of my fellow youth and 4 adult advisors. My adventure is called the Week of Passion, which consists of a 5-day in-depth overview of inner-city mission through an immersed hands-on approach, which in other words, I get to work on the streets of Portland. The total cost for this empowering week is $290, plus the cost of a couple of meals and spending money. My youth group has jointly raised funds through several service projects, of which I received a portion just over $100. I would appreciate any consideration of Toastmasters to help me fund my mission trip. My first challenging moments will come with Urban Plunge. This day is dedicated to giving me a glimpse of the world of the homeless, seeing their lives and struggles on the streets. I'll be spending the entire day with my team on the streets with only $1 in my pocket. This is going to be a very different experience. Serve Day, which involves several service projects around Portland, the day ends with Night Strike. This service of love to the homeless and poor of downtown Portland puts me right out on the streets again at night with my team. Definitely challenging. On Saturday before we leave, I'll be part of an innovative, high-energy program to love and serve the kids and families of North Portland. Although I am very excited about going on this new adventure, stretching myself, being challenged, and being out of my comfort zone creates a bit of apprehension. I've determined, however, that I will push through those apprehensions and discover what loving and serving people is all about. I have always felt that I could do more for people, even though I do community service projects. I feel God has really called me to step out of my comfort zone and make an impact on someone's life. I am being given the tools to do what it takes to change the world and make it a better place for many people. This is my moment to spread my wings and fly to new heights. Thank you.